first off, just want to start with how you got involved in this series and what the conversations were like, what the communication was like back and forth to get to this point where now you're joining the series in its inaugural season coming up next summer.
Well, last year I did an inaugural series called VROC, Vintage Race of Champions, which put, some legendary drivers like Al Unser Jr. and Bobby Labonte, who is in SRX, who's one of the all-stars. We raced against each other in VROC last year, and there was about 16 of us. I ended up winning the championship, and it's sort of I got a call from Ray Everham a couple of months ago, maybe longer, and he says, we are going to bring back IROC, only it's going to be called SRX, and a version of IROC, right, with International Race of Champions. So I told him I would definitely be on with it. He told me the lineup, and I was really interested when he mentioned the names that were proposed. I mean, it's like a Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
It's like a Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, that was my next question for you is what was it that interests you most? And from the sounds of it, it's the names that we already know up until this point, which is Bobby Labonte, Helio Castroneves, Tony Kanaan, Paul Tracy so far have been announced of that driver lineup. That's a stacked group and a stacked field for sure. And now including you in that only makes it more competitive and more difficult.
Everybody you named are bad cats.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. And when you get a alley full of bad cats, you got fur going everywhere. So when he mentioned it, I was definitely on for it. I think it's going to be a great show because everybody. I mean, you look at the names you just called off. That's going to make for one hell of a show, and the fans going to love it. Because like I said, we're on dirt. 2 of the races are on dirt. Well, you know what happens when you're on dirt? You get dirty.
Yep.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
get dirty.
Yeah. And especially with that crew, I imagine there's going to be some sparks flying. I'm just curious that the guys that I mentioned there, have you had a chance to talk to any of them? Has the trash talk or the banter kind of started already, or just a little bit too early before summer of next year?
No, it's the cake is just now going in the oven. So and I'm getting a hold of my buddy Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard and I've been friends for 40 years almost. Leonard's going to get me in the gym, get me in good shape, and then I'm going to call out some Uncle Bobby as an Unser. All right, he'll be in a weird wheelchair on the side of the track with me. So no, it's going to be a classic series.